What is going on, boys and girls? It's been a while, it's been a week. I apologise, let's just get in. Now today I'm going to be doing 5 tips for new players on the Elder Scrolls Online. With the huge Morrowind DLC coming out in the next few months, the population of this game is going to spike dramatically, so I want to show you guys tips for new players, things what you should be doing, things that you should avoid doing to save time, things what will help you level up easy. Without further ado, let's get straight in. Okay, so the first tip in this game, you're going to find yourself walking a lot of places, and in lots of MMOs like Black Desert Online there's no fast travel. Well, in the Elder Scrolls Online there is fast travel, so do not get confused and do not walk everywhere. As you've noticed, if you've played this game at all for like 10 minutes, you'll notice it is an instanced MMO. So when you go from one zone to the next, there'll be a gate or something blocking it, and then it'll come up with a loading screen. One of the more annoying things, but you don't have to walk to one gate to go through. If you go to way shrines, there is like 10 of these in each zone. You can fast travel from one side of the world to the other side. You can go from Cyrodiil to Craglorn. Do not get caught up with running from zone to zone. It is not needed, and it will just make your time with this game a lot less enjoyable. I've seen a couple YouTubers who've been doing Let's Plays on the Elder Scrolls Online, and they've been walking from one zone to the next. Now, I don't know if this is part of the Let's Play series or if they were just being complete fucking morons. But if you want to enjoy your time in this game as much as possible, use the fast travel. It's there for a reason. The world is fucking huge. So use fast travel and you'll enjoy the game a hell of a lot more. Now, if you are on PC, I've played PS4 and PC. Now, PS4 and Xbox One, as of yet, there is no add-ons that you can get. If you're playing PC, be sure to use add-ons. They are a major asset to the enjoyment of the game. You can change your UI, you can download add-ons what show you every single Sky Shard location on the map, show you all the places where you can get crafting materials. So once you've unlocked or you've found some wood to chop, that will stay on your minimap forever. So whenever you're short on wood and you need it for crafting, you can go back to that location and you'll be guaranteed that there is materials there for crafting. There's so many add-ons available. There's add-ons where you can save loadout. So I have a loadout for PvP, PvE. I've got one which is good for both. And the add-ons just make the game so much more enjoyable. Now, before I used add-ons, I'm going to be honest, the standard UI in this game is fucking atrocious. With the UI editor, the minimap editor, Ravelock's quest tracker, there's just so many good add-ons, and I'll leave a link in the description to where you can download add-ons, and you run them via Minion, which is a external add-on source, but it is supported. You're not going to get banned or anything for using these add-ons. For those of you who are new to MMOs, add-ons are a major thing in lots of MMOs, especially ones like Elder Scrolls Online and World of Warcraft. Do not get caught up in the hype, I guess, of people saying you'll get banned from. You will not get banned for them as long as they are not game-breaking add-ons. So add-ons which reveal players' locations, obviously they wouldn't be allowed, but add-ons with minimaps, quests, UI trackers, they're all allowed. Even ones what show you where Sky Shard locations are. And if you do not know, Sky Shards allow you to get more skill points, which is what I'm going to go on to my next point. Now, something near enough everyone worries over in MMOs, skill points. Now, some games are very hard to get skill points in, and some MMOs are very easy to get skill points in. And the Elder Scrolls can fall into both categories. They're very easy to get if you know what you're doing, and they can be very hard to get if you don't know what you're doing. Now, this is where add-ons fall into play. If you download, there is an add-on which can reveal every single Sky Shard location in the world. Now, I think there's like 700 Sky Shards you can get, and every 3 Sky Shards unlock you a skill point. So if you can see where I'm going with this, skill points are very easy to get if you know where you're looking for Sky Shards. Also, lots of main quests, so keep doing the main story. Once you finish the main story, every single main story quest with the Prophet gives you a skill point, therefore allowing you to unlock and spend more skill points in like every tree you want. Now, at the beginning of the game, I was scared about spending skill points. Then I met a couple of my friends on the game, and they were like, how many skill points have you got? And I'm like, 35. Like, why have you got so many? So I started spending tons. I started spending everything in crafting. And that's one thing you won't specialise in one thing in crafting. I think it's easy. I specialise in clothing, so I can craft all the clothes I want. My friend specialises in alchemy, so we'll sort of help each other out. Now, again, skill points, like, you'll want certain skills for PvP and certain skills for PvE. What I find myself doing is for PvE, I specialise in dual wield, so I spend all my PvE. I put all my PvE builds in dual wielding, sorry, and assassination and shadow for PvP. And there is assault, which is under the PvP category on the skill point. On the skill point menu, where you can unlock Vigor, which is a healing ability. Now these abilities are very good for PvP, so do not be scarce with your skill points as I was. Just spend as many as you can, because once you've spent them all, they're so easy to unlock. You will find yourself venturing around these zones anyway, so coming across the random sky shard, it isn't hard. Every single delve on the game has a sky shard in. Every single public dungeon has a sky shard in. Cyrodiil has fuckloads of sky shards. When you're just doing PvP, you might stumble across a sky shard, but again, do not worry about spending skill points. Now, another thing I see some people worrying about is banks. Now, you can upgrade your bank capacity, but it costs gold, and you can't buy this with real money, which is brilliant. Now, banks are account wide, so if you play a Templar and you play a Dragon Knight or a Nightblade or a Sorcerer, you want light armor, medium armor, heavy armor. Now, if you put these in your bank and they are bound to you, your other characters can still wear them, which I think is amazing. By bound, they mean bound to the account, not this specific character. Now, this is a brilliant thing that ZeniMax did. World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, you should all take note. Account binding is a lot better than character binding. It allows you to create lots of alt characters. So, I mainly play Nightblade, but I do love playing Sorcerer. So, my secondary character is a Sorcerer, and I'm currently waiting for the Warden class to come out, which I'm going to try and make my main. Now, I'm going to throw one more little tip here. When you hit level 50, you unlock champion points. Now, when you level up these champion points, I'm currently level 170 champion. Now, if I make a secondary character and I level him up to 50, I do not have to start from level 1 on these champion points. The champion goes straight to the current level of my previous champion. So if I decide I don't want to play Nightblade anymore, I've leveled him up to 170. That's not going to be for nothing. Once I've made a new character and leveled him up to the level cap, which is 50, he will go straight to the champion of my previous character. Now, this is another brilliant thing that ZeniMax introduced in the last 6 months. It was veteran ranks before, and I did not like the veteran ranks. A lot of people hated the veteran ranks, so they changed the system to these champion points and reset everyone's level. Now, a lot of people are more happy. The account-wide thing on the bank is another brilliant thing. And one thing that I would recommend doing is joining a trading guild. Now, you can be in up to 5 guilds at once. I'm in 3. I've got my own guild which has 49 members. Now, to unlock a guild trader, you have to have 50 members in your guild. I'm closely approaching that. If any of you guys play Elder Scrolls Online on PC and want to join my guild, drop me a comment and your in-game name and I'll invite you. Now, when you have a guild trader, if you're in a guild like 200-300 people, there's going to be absolutely tons of stuff on the market. Now, if you're not in that guild, you can buy off the market, you just can't sell on the market. This is why everyone is usually putting in zone chat looking for trading guild to join so they can sell things and then make a big profit. If you get things from chests, you can sell them all, especially if it's a light armor and you wear medium. You're not going to want that, so you can either deconstruct it, get the materials, or sell it on the market, and lots of people prefer to sell it on the market. Now, the market in this game is very different in contrast to World of Warcraft, where it's a worldwide auction house. Every single city in this game has guild traders, and each guild can purchase these guild traders, and I believe they are valid for 14 days. It's 14 or 30, you own that trader. But then people can bid on to get the guild trader after the current period has expired. Your guild will then own that trader, and then people can bid on it again to get it for the next 30 days, which is why you may see in lots of trading guilds, they may put each member needs to deposit a couple thousand coins into the bank every month. My guild personally does this while we're saving up for a guild trader. I make everyone in the guild deposit 1,000 gold into the bank so we can get a decent guild trader. Now, into the last point. I dragged that one out a bit, but it's something really important that all you guys need to know. Now, in my opinion, the most important thing you are going to do when playing the Elder Scrolls Online is picking your class. Now, the Elder Scrolls always prided itself on being able to play any role with any class. Now, this is true to a certain extent, but let me break it down generally. What most people play, and this will help you a lot in PvE and PvP. Now I play a Nightblade, which is classed as a stealth DPS character. They have the ability to go invisible but can deal huge amounts of damage if played correctly. Now let me break down the other classes and what their strengths are and what they play like mostly. I'm not saying everyone plays like this. You can literally play any role with any class, which is the beauty of the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, usually a Dragon Knight is a tank or DPS. I don't see many people using a Dragon Knight for healing. That is something you do not see a Dragon Knight doing a lot. They are very good at tanking. They don't do as much damage per second as a Nightblade. I don't think any character can apart from a Sorcerer. Now, onto the Sorcerer. Most people play heals or DPS. Sorcerers are amazing at doing damage per second. I think every single time I dual Sorcerer with my Nightblade, I get fucked up. Somehow their spells just do so much fucking damage. But if you're dueling someone who can heal as well, you're in for a lot of shit. Sorcerers are really good at healing. And now the last class, a Templar. Now I've never seen anyone play a Templar as DPS and done it successfully as well as a Sorcerer or a Nightblade. Now Templars are usually healers or tanks. In my opinion, they are the best healers on the game. The skills that they have outdo the Sorcerer in terms of healing, but they are also very good for tanking with like a mix of medium and heavy armor. Now of course you don't have to stick to these roles. I'm just trying to break this down and make getting into the Elder Scrolls Online easier for you guys. But the beauty, you can play any role with any class. I've even played tank with Nightblade. I wouldn't recommend it though, I really wouldn't. If you're wanting to play a tank, I would recommend Dragon Knight or a Templar. Now if you boys did enjoy this video and you want more Elder Scrolls Online videos, I would be happy to oblige. And again, I apologise for having such a long break. Life has just been beating away at me. I've had so much work to do, just so much shit. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please smash that thumbs up button. I'm sorry this has dragged over 10 minutes, but I want to make this as in-depth as possible without going overkill. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I will love you all, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.